Welcome to Robot Tarot. An element of funny. That's right. Robot Tarot is an element of funny. All right. Now we're going to get into some business. If you've seen the other videos, you know something strange is going on here. But it's the real deal. Robot Tarot is seriously funny. In a magical kind of way. The Magician, the second card in the tarot. Where should this go? That's not working out. Not very magical here, huh? Jeez. All right. You get the idea. Robot Tarot. What are we working on? We're going to be working on scene 2, the turning point. But like you've seen before, ENTJ, I'm an ENTJ. But there's more to how the ENTJ works, or any of the MBTI work. All right? ENTJ is in many parts, is multifaceted. INTP is the shadow, is the unconscious of the ENTJ. Subconscious, ISFP. We were talking about flow state last time. Flow state occurring in the diagonal, 2 introverts, 2 extroverts, right here. Can you see it? ESFJ. They're all individuals. This is all part of the quadra of the Wayfarer, quadra. So we all share in any configuration, right? These are 4 different personality types. They all have their own type as individuals, as primaries, as egos, but they're like 4 different people. Okay, we all have it. We're going to go through all of them, but let's see what for scene number 2, the turning point in the first act. Where would the magic happen? Okay. Let me read it to you real quick. Turning point, scene 2, and it's going to be in the description. Our villain threatens our hero telepathically. So this will be indirect dialogue, okay? This will be like the narrator. They'll be speaking as if the narrator, their mouths aren't moving. So villain threatens hero telepathically with this indirect dialogue as our high school PE teacher promotes the leg weight challenge in the gymnasium. Okay. And the PE teacher will be one of the characters. He's the mentor. I didn't put it there, but he's the mentor. Then the hero offers tarot readings in a locker room, which the PE teacher accepts as TRICKSTER, are really introducing the TRICKSTER as a personality before the mentor. But TRICKSTER watches voyeuristically while holding on to the locker room doorknob with an ant farm around Trickster's neck. So this is interior gym day location. Okay. So, and again, the description will be down there. So we have to generate this energy. Okay. The 0 point flow state, right? So anytime we cross over, we need to generate this energy for all of these characters. And so like I showed in the previous videos, this is something that we're going to do with the life force energy, with the chi. It has to do with taking the transverse EMF, focusing it with our consciousness towards the Planck length, the Planck dimension, Planck unit of time, smallest unit in the universe, and to get this longitudinal EMF wave, okay, for anti-gravity or, again, 0 point energy generation. But we can do this with our mind, which creates our reality. Okay, that's why all of this is being done. So, like I did in the others, do a little activation so I demonstrate how this even works, how this chi can even take place, right? Let's see. Focus on the point. Small demonstration. You should feel the scalar wave effects. Now, what I'm working on for the next one, here you can see this, horrible. Still working on it. This is the Map of Consciousness by David R. Hawkins. This has it where, so here's an interesting, it's very, very qualitative. Okay, this is one of the elements I'm going to try and work in, but the idea of the energetic log, right? You've probably seen this before, but you know, the idea of that there is a frequency, right? In this case, we're talking about real frame rates here, right? And 53 cycles, frames per second. This is what I record this at, is a very important number. But if we look at this, this work of his, it's all relative, but he does have it at a logarithmic scale. So it does use an energy number associated with words. And this is where it's going to get interesting because, you know, words have power. So for example, the most important is where we get into the spiritual realm, which is at love is the first level. It's the highest one. It's at 510. 500, you know, scientific notation, a factor of 10, which is a huge number. It's 20, well, it's a very large number. And, but he has it as an emotional state of reverence. Okay. So this is an interesting idea to work with because even though these numbers are all relative, it's something to consider when we combine it with this. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to fit, but I know that it will. Because, you know, all of these elements, when they come together, when you focus on them consciously at the 0 point, it generates a reality. It generates this whole thing that I'm talking about here. So what we're trying to do is compete with AI, in case you haven't recognized so far, right? Evolution, for example, we're seeing it happen right now between AGI and ASI, right? General intelligence and super intelligence when we have no control, which we probably already don't. Right? And what are we? Apes to angels. That's what we are. Okay? So we need to be better than AI. We need to evolve as AI evolves. And that's where this creation of the 0 point. And awareness, we do it naturally, but we've been so blinded by the architects of the false matrix to not use it. But now we must because we're competing with AI. So let's work on Robot Tarot as a way to fight back against the machine of the archons, against the false matrix, which the AI is going to assist us with, but we're competing. It's going to make us better, but we got to work with it. Robot Tarot is an element of funny, and I'm going to see you in the next one.